This meeting is being recorded.
Hello and welcome to Voices of the West. Today we are joined again by Alfred Wallon, our extremely prolific author that we have coming in out of Germany, as he's now beginning a new chapter for his Western books for all of us here in the States. And well, it's been kind of a big secret we've been building up towards Christmas on things, but we'll let you announce a little bit of what's going on here, Alfred. Thank you for joining us again today.
Thank you, Kevin. Hello to everyone out there who is seeing and listening to this. Well, perhaps we have a little Christmas present. I don't know, but we can tell a bit of these secrets, I guess.
Well, this is something I understand that you've been working on for a while here, and it's having to do with the Robert Hanlon books and the entire tradition of Robert Hanlon that we are keeping on going with DSP.
Yes, I have read a few Timber novels, and I have also read a few the Way West novels, and I found the character Ben Tucker very interesting, and I had some thoughts about it, how we could write a new novel, and Robert Hanlon had very good ideas, which I was glad to follow them, and so we developed a special storyline.
Excellent.
Which will also continue in a book 8.
Excellent.
Beginning of next year.
So what are you bringing to the Hanlon formula that's been successful up till now? What new things are you bringing to it?
Well, Ben Tucker is a believable good character. He's just a classic hero, and I find the surrounding very interesting. He grew up, was raised by a mountain man because his parents were killed by Indians, as far as I knew, and this mountain man taught him everything he should know to live in the wilderness and to face dangers. And currently, he's working as an army scout at Fort Leadville. And can I tell something about which will happen in this book?
Sure, might as well give them a little bit of a preview right now.
Yeah, so perhaps they want to buy it now, but please have a little bit patience. It will take some time. So the idea was that Mexican bandits are crossing the border from Mexico into the Texas region, and their plan is to attack Fort Leadville, where Ben Tucker is stationed at the moment. And his help is needed by Colonel Hugh Jennings because they, of course, the soldiers and the commander know of the threats which the Mexican bandits are doing at the moment. They have raided farms and small settlements, and the danger is very realistic that they will someday attack the fort. So they have the plan to build a fortification around the fort so that an attack will be extremely difficult. But the thing which the colonel and Ben Tucker do not know is that there is a traitor in Fort Leadville, and he helps the Mexican bandits to do the attack. This is what I have to say now.
That actually sounds a bit more like one of your regular books that you would do for things, because you like to have that extra little angle to it with whatever the traditional Western would be. You seem to take up a different tack that I think most American authors don't usually go into, like having the traitor in the midst, having the type of thing where they're working on the side of Mexico.
Well, this was Robert Hanlon's idea, and I followed it a bit, and I found it very interesting that there is a traitor who nobody knows, and there are consequences. And the bandits have very great difficulties after that traitor has been found out.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So how has your experience been working on a Hanlon style book?
Interesting. It's a new job for me, which I was glad that I could follow that, because in my opinion, this is a very traditional Westerns. We have army, we have soldiers, we have the border between Texas and Mexico, and anything can happen there. So I always look forward for a good storyline. I must tell my readers that this book will end with a cliffhanger. So keep watch for the next one, because in this next one we will have a guest appearance by U.S. Marshal Jake Timber.
Very good. So we're mixing a couple of Hanlon's different lines together.
Excellent. Yes, this was my idea. I see when I write, I see the world in which my stories are settled is a whole universe. So guest appearances from other authors, from other figures will be very interesting. I'm using that also in my German novels. So there are readers and collectors who like that. And I think the American readers will do the same. And as I have a new lecturer and editor, which is Todd Barslow, I'm very proud to have him. And he helps me a lot and gives me good advices.
Excellent. So we are combining the different elements of the Hanlon verse together here, of like we can actually interlink the Way West as well as with the traditional timber books. That's going to be pretty exciting when that all comes together.
Yeah, but because as far as I know, it really takes place at the same time period. So a meeting of two of them could be realistic.
Absolutely. I mean, when we're talking about the whole of the West, we're just a small little sliver of time in here. Usually,
and I'm very proud that I got this chance to write with Hanlon ideas, because the name Robert Hanlon is very well known in the US. He is a famous author for Dusty Saddle Publishing, and me as a stranger from Germany, well, I'm not so much known over there, and I hope that my name gets a little bit more accustomed to the American Western readers.
Absolutely. And we're very glad to have you in on this one, because you have been a very prolific author up till now of your own books. What are you working on of your own at the moment too, beyond the Hanlons?
Well, the last time we talked, I guess it was about 3 or 4 months ago. Then I told you about my Texas Ranger series. Well, currently I'm writing book 13, and will write 14 in January, February, and these books are scheduled for publication in fall next year. I'm always 1 year ahead.
That's always a good thing to have, because we can makes for good planning and being able to get out there and market it effectively and get it pre-sold. And that's exactly what we love to do.
I must do this because I would be very happy if my ideas, together with the Robert Hanlon storylines, will be successful, so I can continue that storyline. I have a lot of ideas for book 8, 9, or 10. Let's see. Let's wait and see what happens.
Absolutely. Are you going to work the Texas Ranger angle into that and tie them together?
Oh, no, this is not possible, because my storyline is in 1837. Shortly after the Battle of Alamo. This is not possible.
Early Rangers, definitely. That would be difficult to put together there. Yes.
But I have a few heroes. Could be possible. Who knows? I'm not quite sure. At the moment, I concentrate on the Hanlon idea, on the Ben Tucker novels, and I'm very happy. It's the books I have read, the books 1 till 6 so far, have a very good storyline, and they give me a lot of impressions which I can use.
Excellent. So the first one, when are we planning on having that one released?
Well, it's ready. Todd is at the moment in the lecturing process, and it was already announced on the DSP website, and it was said winter publication. The title cover will be very soon available. I guess it might be January.
Excellent. So things for the new year for people to look forward to, definitely.
Yes. And I guess we will announce a little bit more as soon as the title cover is ready. I haven't seen it so far, but I'm sure it will be a good one.
Indeed.
And as soon as this is on the market, I will, as soon as possible, start writing with the second one, because it ends with a cliffhanger.
Very good, because you will have lots of readers that are going to be very, very interested to find out what happens, and they're going to be counting the days till you have that one ready to publish.
That was my intention.
The sweet torture of being a reader of things, yes.
Yeah.
They love what you write, but they hate waiting for the next one.
Yeah, but this is always a reader and collector's problem. I am a reader and collector by myself, so I know what I'm talking about.
Well, very good. So excellent presents for everyone coming up here for the new year coming on, and lots to look forward to throughout the entire year of new Alfred Wallon's coming out regularly all throughout the next year and even beyond that as we go.
Could be so, because as you know, I have a large backlist, and Nick Whale was interested in them, and I have already 4 translations ready for publication, but firstly, I think we should concentrate on the Way West novels.
Perfect. Well,
Yeah.
we'll look forward to those coming out with the new year.
Yeah, of course. The new year will, I guess, start very interesting, and I'm looking forward for this new, let me express it, adventure for me. And I'm still thankful that I have this chance to publish with DSP. I know what a great honor this is.
Well, we are very honored to have you with us and very excited to see where this will all go.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm looking forward to it.
Indeed. Well, thank you for joining us today. Appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you, and I wish you, Nick, and all the DSP staff and all the readers out there a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
To you as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much.